Hi, I'm Becki Lopez with RE/MAX Integrity, and I'm here with Pam Hoffine from Pacific Residential Mortgage. And we're here to talk to you today about you're ready to buy a house, but you need a loan. So who do we go to when we need a loan?
Good question. You can find loans for mortgages in lots of different places. You're going to have your best result if you go to a professional. We are a direct lender with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, and because we're a direct lender, we don't have the strict overlays that a lot of banks and credit unions do, so it's easier to get pre-approved with us.
Wonderful. That sounds like it's pretty easy. So now that I'm ready to come and talk to you, what should I bring along with me?
Good question. We need to actually verify the information that we get from you either over the phone or when we're taking the application. So our pre-approval letters are written in stone. We're not going to provide a pre-approval letter unless we can actually prove that the information that we have in the electronic file is true and factual. So we're going to ask you to bring your last 2 years' tax returns and W-2s. If you have a business of your own and you're self-employed, we're going to ask for corporate returns for that same period of time. We want your last 2 months' bank statements and any kinds of investment or retirement account statements so that we can see what your assets are. And when we pull credit, we're going to pull in all of your liabilities, and we're going to talk to you about your debt. And if there's any of that debt that gets paid out of your business, if you're self-employed, or if possibly someone else makes payments on some of that debt, which can make a difference on whether or not you can get pre-approved for the amount that you want.
Okay. So I've heard that when I'm going for a loan, there's a couple different options. How do I know which one's best for me?
Well, we're going to look at your documentation and provide some strategy and options going forward based on the information that we receive. So that's going to depend on what do you have for a down payment, for instance. If you don't have a down payment, we're obviously going to look for 100% options, or we're going to look for a loan program that allows for gift funding so that you can have a down payment through a gift. If you do have a down payment, then what does the credit look like? And that's going to be true for 100% options too. Any kind of loan, we're going to look at credit scores. And credit scores and assets and debt to income ratios are really what's going to determine what loan programs you will qualify for. And of course, veterans are our very favorites. We love those VA loans. They're the Cadillac of all loans. So veterans can often qualify for more too. They're less stringent on their debt to income ratios and on credit issues.
Sounds great. So if you have any more questions or if you're ready to get a loan, contact Pam Hoffine over at Pacific Residential Mortgage. And if you have any real estate questions or if you're ready to go and find that home for you, contact me, Becki Lopez, at RE/MAX Integrity.